What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. More Last Day on Earth action. Jumping into it as promised. We are getting into some settlement progression, so I'm pretty excited about this. I shared where we were at with our base this last time around. No major updates from that. And yeah, today we're going to just be focused on essentially expedition progress to see how far we can get. We've gotten a couple of levels upgraded here with our wonderful minivan since the last go around, so we have maxed it out prior to getting this up to level 3, so that is pretty dang cool. We are actually making really nice progress outside of just needing the slate for this, so arguably, at least in my opinion, one of the hardest materials to get. We had to grind this out, so we're gonna have to continue to grind that out. If I was able to get that up to level 3, we basically have everything built up, and then we're just worried about our settlement. So that's probably where I'm gonna focus, because I think that makes the most sense. But we have also been able to grab a whole bunch of mercenary contracts, so let's grab some mercenaries, let's see if we can get any upgrades, and then let's jump into a little bit of the expeditions. So let's see what we got here. Let's crack some 10 of these. Stripes are all good. 5s and 6s across the board is pretty nice. We got another stack of 10 here. Okay, we got Rachel. I don't think I need Rachel. Okay, and then let's just see. Wow, let's go! Oh, that is so cool. Finally. This is a brand new one for us. This is so dope. Wow, and the last 4. That is really cool. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's jump in here. I doubt we end up using her, but let's take a look. So we get Naomi and Dash. Let's talk about skills here. Instructions to drones to move from one position to another. Each mercenary shot increases the charge level of the drone, and it can have up to 65 charges. Discharge: if during a maneuver the drone is fully charged, it attacks with maximum speed of 15 shots in a row, but then it fully discharges. Got it. And then the upgrade: if flying speed of the drone is up by 50%, during discharge the drone has a 17% chance of shooting the back of the enemy's head and stunning them. On stunning, the drone changes the target. You know, it's one of those things where she could be pretty interesting. She's not doing a whole lot of damage here for us, but obviously she has the drone, so that's kind of an interesting perspective. The hard part with this ends up being is not having additional contracts to upgrade these is kind of a core issue here. So really what we want to do, I'm gonna spend and stay pretty focused on Connor here. I think it's looking like if we get him up to 40, I have one more contract. I'm not sure, but I anticipate level 50 being the highest, and I think if we can get him up, we can get his mercenary rank 3, and every time allies increase their stats, he restores some health. So he gets a health buff in addition to having just a monster amount of health. He is a great frontliner for us, and pretty decent damage overall. So we have plenty of Rachel contracts. We could continue to level up Tucker. Really what I'm hoping to get is Maverick here, or Lemmy, and get him upgraded so we could take him closer to 40. And actually Chris is looking pretty good too. Our core team, if you haven't caught one of these, is typically Lemmy, Maverick, and Connor. I like that kind of synergy, if you will. But Jack of all trades has also kind of been on my radar. I'm kind of curious to see if we continue to level him up where he is going to get us to. And we've kind of been working a few other mercenaries with some skills that we've had, so it'll be kind of interesting to see. But let's go ahead and focus in on Connor. Let's try to get him at least one more level. We'll upgrade him with that, and then we'll drop 8 of these in. Look at that. He gets 920 health and 3 extra damage, 27 armor. So good. He's over 10k in health, which is just so solid. And we've got him up to 36. That's pretty good. That's probably the best we'll look to do here. Lemmy, unfortunately, we can't, but Chris. So I think the unfortunate part here is Chris is going to share this with Naomi and Dash, and I would rather focus, because I have an upper level, right? These gold or, you know, very rare mercenaries are certainly, I don't want to say certainly better. They're definitely have a chance to be better, I think. They're going to have a better top end, most likely, and some of their skills are fantastic. But if you have basic mercenaries, getting them leveled up is going to carry you pretty far. So I'm going to try to get him, we'll level him up fully at least one more time. Get him up, you know, another 500 health, 4 extra damage, good armor. It's got a little extra dodge there. That's pretty good. So I will take him being up at 35, and then let's see. I really do kind of like Jack. And it's kind of a toss-up between the rest of these. Allison seems like she could be pretty solid with her ability to have this kind of crazy battle madness with total annihilation. She feels like she can deal just a massive amount of damage. But we got to get her there. We got to level her up. So I think I'll use those. I think I'm going to use these on her. Let's get her up 2 levels. I'm not going to use any of the basic ones just because I want to save those up. The good part here is if we do get her to 30, we have one more contract, so we can level her up beyond that. And yeah, it's tough. I'm going to go with Jack of all trades here for the level up. We'll get him up to 33. I think he's going to be pretty solid. Not as much damage, but good armor. I do like the skills, and I like the passive skill of being able to slow these guys down. But I think we're going to have to just stick with our core here. I don't see any reason to change that, depending on what we got. So let's go ahead. Let's get into some expeditions. Let's see if we can make any progress today. Okay, so the basic one we're actually very close to the finish here, which would be really good. If we could get up to this and get this extra asbestos, that would be super solid for us. The cool part here is we'll get a Glock blueprint. We don't need it. We will get a Glock, which is pretty nice. Spark plugs and some motor oil here is always good. And yeah, and then this is just good, solid, extra daily rewards. I mean, the rubber hose is going to come in handy, and extra fuel is really nice. That just helps us to burn less. And then the pine and the iron bar, this is really nice because then this solidifies kind of essentially like the daily crafts that we're going to make. So let's assemble a squad. We'll auto squad to see what it brings us, and as typical, this is our team. That's because this is the strongest team that we have. We are still off on the gear score. What do we got? Riot Zombie, when health goes down, it raises shield, becomes invulnerable to long range shots or attacks for 10 seconds. Unfortunate, but we'll try. This one would be one where I think if we had Tucker a little bit more leveled up, could be really good for us. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and have him use his ability. Just try to crunch these guys down. Just kind of getting mobbed right now, which isn't not a terrible thing. It's going to upgrade his gas. That's why he turned white. You notice that? Drop this down. He should have another upgrade, I think. There, he's yellow. Absolutely. That's so huge. think we're looking pretty dang good here. See if we can take out any of these backline guys. He got knocked down, which is unfortunate. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can get... I don't know if this is the daily one. I can't remember. This is the daily loot one, and we're able to beat this. This would be huge. I don't like the spores, but there are certainly worse things. A big group here. Go ahead and drop this turret in just so we can get it back up. I'm gonna hold on the gas here till right now. Oh my god, they are just mauling him. I think they just probably auto attack the attacker. And that's unfortunate. Okay, we need the gas to queue here. Help chop these down pretty good. We're down to 2. Come on, baby. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. That was not the daily loot. So this is still good. But this is the daily loot one here. This is the one that I really, really want to try to get completed. I'm hoping. And he died. That sucks. Here's the big guy coming in. This is gonna not be good. Not feeling super confident about this, just with how much damage we're taking here. He didn't get his off. Man, I'm wondering if I flip-flop them. Let's just try to repeat this here really quick. Because sometimes it's a little bit of RNG. Sometimes it's a little bit of timing with some skills. This barrier went down very quickly. We can try to keep this up. Take this guy out. And another turret down. Get the gas off. Get your shot in. Oh, we're so close. I wonder if we swap up our positions for these. Because this daily loot would be so good. I'm actually wondering if we put Chris. I'm actually wondering if we put Chris. We flip-flop Chris and Connor. Because he's going to pull from the line. This makes it feel like you're going to need to do all melee here, but I think I need the damage. We could go a very heavily specialized line. I don't like that his attack speed and movement speed. But I feel like Connor's going to run out of the puddle. Let's just give this a go. We'll give this a try. See if this lineup can get it done for us. Because again, Connor should pull forward. Barrier kind of helped there for a little bit. How is he dead already? That is wild. Oh, we're just gonna get smoked. There's no way. There's just no way we do enough damage. Certainly not enough to even kill this big guy. Okay, we'll keep moving forward here. We'll give a different track a try. I would have really liked to try to get that one done. And I feel like we're close. I feel like we are close. And it's crazy to think about. We're only these. Some of these upper tier. I mean, this is wild. Look at that. 20 rubber hose, 20 sheaves. It's pretty crazy. 20 aluminum cables. It's good. Extremely rare weapon. ATV transmission here. Spark plugs. And then from a daily loot perspective, getting 3 extra of these mercenary tags for daily loot would be so good. All right, so let's see what we got here at Destroyed Station. There's some nice rewards coming up here as we get up towards 25. Let's just see if we can see how far we can make it. Critical damage to support guys. I feel like you are a support guy. I don't know. Let's just give this a go and see. I don't feel terrible when we look at total gear score. A lot of times that can be a pretty good indicator of how we're going to perform. So See if we're able to get some stuff done here. Might have made sense. Nah, it doesn't though, because dude, he is just getting owned. We can really help this back support line here. As long as we can keep him up, I actually feel pretty good about this one. Should be it. Easy. Nice. That was really solid. There's a good set of rewards here. 5 titanium's pretty freaking awesome. I'm not mad about grabbing some fuel and some glass and all that stuff, so pretty solid materials overall. This is just gonna be where everybody dies, basically. Get the big guy down pretty quickly, which is good. Whenever we can clear a stage and then get an opportunity to basically get all of our things back here. That's pretty good. These guys are kind of the big bruisers, but I feel like we're getting in really solid damage here. Have another wave, I would expect. We're about to be down just to Connor. So this is going to be a little bit tough. Hopefully we can kill one of these guys. Oh, there's more? Oh no, there's no way. The two of them dying is just not going to be possible. I think actually if we do the same thing where we move a few of these guys around, I'm actually thinking about putting Lemmy up front. I think that might be the way. This would be really nice to be able to get 20 light frames too. Yeah, I'm thinking Connor here and put Lemmy here. I mean, it's just so crazy. Yeah, sturdy equipment from the past life decreases damage from melee weapons by 40%. I still think Connor makes a lot of sense here. We need somebody to be able to... I mean, we could put in Jack, but I think that's a pretty heavy downgrade. Let's give this a go. I don't feel terrible about this. Okay, well, Lemmy being up front was not the play because he got absolutely just roasted. My gosh. Yeah, I don't think, plausibly, I really don't think there's any way we beat this. he's dead. I feel like moving him out of there was good, but Lemmy just doesn't have the health capabilities to survive is the problem. Yeah, and we had more zombies coming. Dang. These upper level ones are tough. You certainly need quite a bit of... It's honestly, I feel like a lot of it is just a good balance of health, being able to output damage, and then work around, obviously, the threats that are presented there. So we'll pop over Old Train Station here. This would be kind of cool to grab a C4, a couple car batteries. What else do we got coming up here? Some landmines would be nice. 4 captain's cards, pretty crazy. That's pretty good. And then again, another opportunity for a daily reward, asbestos. I doubt we get to 15 unless we get lucky here, but we actually are pretty heavily over the recommended gear score, so that is good. What do we got here? Damages. This is fine. Yeah, okay. Let's just give this a go. I don't hate our I don't hate kind of what the environmental conditions are for this, so see if with some upgrades here we can just kind of muscle through this one. Good part is Lemmy's not affected by anything, so these guys healing is the core problem here, but like we're dealing with them relatively effectively. There we go. Chomp through them. That's nice. Actually really, really nice. Let them pull back. Get the gas in. Just crunching them right now. That is awesome. So here's where the combination is good, because he's still getting in his 26 damage shots. That should finish it. That was easy. That was nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Good rewards here. All right, let's see if we can make a little bit of progress on this track. I'd be happy with that. Okay, him having that barrel, honestly, they should be swapped. Okay, holding our own, holding our own. Not ideal, but okay. Chop through these guys a bit. This is a lot. This is a lot of zombies. Help them out, slow them down. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Oh, that's so huge. Look at that loot. Solid loot. 16 aluminum cables. A lot of resources saved there. That's fantastic. Okay, this is looking like a challenge for us to deal with. This would be one we would definitely need, probably Tucker here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got fetid corpses too. My gosh. Gosh, he's taking bleed. He's taking gas damage. Connor, you're a trooper, dude. Honestly. But we finished. Wow. Wow. And we got the captain's cards. Look at that. Iron pipes. Woo! I don't know why it won't let me continue here, but maybe I don't have the right mercenary set up for... I think that happens sometimes, but I should have plenty that could be able to do that. So I think this will be the daily loot one, if I'm not mistaken. I think we progressed far enough here on the last track, which is really, really nice. It is... Oh, this would be so huge. Look at that. We're going to get factory parts, carbon composite, gunpowder, and glass, in addition to some resin, and then, of course, the most important material, asbestos. Let's assemble a squad here and see. We are close. I don't actually mind Oil Puddle being here for Chris, because I want Lemmy to be relatively unaffected. And then we have raging zombies, so we need the high attack to be able to move quickly here. And okay, let's try to get this one done. This would be fantastic. The daily loot here, bonuses for us, would be so nice. I just have a feeling this is going to be like just a lot of zombies. These toxic spitters out of here. Gotta help kill that guy. Gosh, he's getting so much health. Okay, that one's down. Nice. Take these big guys down. Lemmy's just getting mauled. There's just no way. This guy is, they're healing 177 health per hit there. Okay, I'm gonna retry that. We gotta be smart, I think, in these stages about utilizing our skills. have to help take these raging zombies out. That's kind of critical. Oh my god, that guy exploded and killed him. Yeah, geez, there's no way. He's just getting absolutely crunched. I just, man, it's like, if I could just shoot longer. If we could just be able to shoot longer. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm interested why that toxic abomination or float, you know, whatever they were. I'm interested why it went to the back line to attack Lemmy. If it stays up at the front, I don't know that the outcome is different, but I mean, even if he kills him, he explodes here. I mean, he's just getting this crap beat out of him. Yeah, and then he's dead. Connor's basically dead, and we don't even have these. Don't even have these guys done yet. Trying to kill these raging zombies is so hard. And we get 4 more plus, yeah, it's just nothing we can do there. We could look at setting up certainly a different team here, but I just don't think, again, gosh, it's like the daily loot ones. They're always the most difficult, but if we could get this complete, having the extra asbestos for me would be so good. And we are on the verge of getting 2 every day, which would be even better. We're so close to actually completing this too. That would be so nice. So let me just check here. Let me just see. I don't normally do this. Usually I save these up, but let's see how many of these we can buy. See if we get anything worthwhile to maybe get an extra level up. They can push us over the top. Let's open all 6. I don't know that we got many of the stripes, if any, that we really need. Let's take a look. So Connor, we did not. We're not leveling him up. Lemmy, we can't. And then Chris, that'd be 21, so not enough either. Unfortunato. And I really do feel like a lot of our progress does hinge on our ability to get the garage up to level 3 and continue to level up the van. I really do. I think I feel like if we could get our damage up just a little bit and our crit percentage up a little bit, and even drop the overheating down to like 4. I don't even know if that's gonna happen. I'll have to do some research to see if that actually changes. Love to see the ability to get the van leveled up, but we just really got to grind out the slate. It's kind of going to be the big thing. So still nice progress. We've got a ton of rewards that we're going to be able to pick up, which is really, really cool. So let's go take a look at this. Some unique stuff in here. We get a C4, we get a Glock, we got some landmines. This is a blueprint for the Glock. We get some titanium, we get some car batteries, which is really cool. We've got a whole bunch of stuff stocked in here. We do get 4 captains cards. I kind of love that. I think that's pretty awesome. So we're going to grab all this stuff. We'll get it sorted. I won't bore you with that. But the good part here is we are making really nice progression. So I'll just quickly touch on the settlement here really fast. We have this all the way up to level 4, so really excited about this. This was what was able to essentially allow us to do the last video we did, which is kind of finish the main story up to this point, which I was really excited about. We're in a good position to be able to grind slate again if we could find some asbestos, so we'll definitely be jumping over there. I think one of the next key areas that I do want to work on is not this one, but this one over here, for our ability to get and create coils and rotors. So working some frame floors and some framed walls, that's the only thing that we need to do left here, and we'll be able to open up essentially this electronics workbench, which then allows us to create these 2 things are really critical for us to be able to continue to work our drone and our drone blueprints and you know, move that forward. So kind of going to be focused on knocking this out if we can, and then you know, as we get drone blueprints really primarily through the seasons, as we get those, we will have a good opportunity to be putting those together. We've gotten a few already, and just making the drone better I think would be really interesting, unique, kind of fun, and I think could be a very good companion here in the near future. And I'd love to see the dog and the drone and me all working together at once with skills. I think would be pretty dang cool, and I think we could be a pretty formidable force here, but we got to get some things done here. So we're going to be working on this. That's going to kind of be the priority. Framed floors and framed walls, unfortunately, are not the easiest things to upgrade, mostly because we need slate to do the floors. So we need 10 more slate to do the floors. The good part here is the walls do not require that, so we could actually do some progress here. We need some chipboard. That's going to be kind of the big thing that holds us back from being able to do that. We certainly want to be able to share these things when we can. Actually, I'm just going to let's just do an upgrade or 2. Yeah, and now we need chipboard. So we got to be able to make chipboard, which takes its own requirements. You know, we've got to get sawdust here. I think one thing that I do and would say for anybody that's grinding is make as many pine beams as you physically can. You need pine for so much stuff to be able to get it done, and it's crucial. It really truly is crucial. So having an opportunity to do that, this is not too bad in my opinion. Although I mean, you're looking at a full stack of both of these just to get the 5 chipboard that we need. So this is also going to be a grind because we've used resin for a handful of things. We just don't have a ton of it. I think, what do we got? 30 there. I don't know if I even have any more than that. No, I think we're pretty well out of, oh no, we got a little bit of resin there. So, you know, we're not making a ton of those materials either, as we're looking at it. So that's just a quick basic overview of what we're going. I'm going to go ahead and put some things away. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much. It is really fun for me to be able to get expedition progress and kind of move some things forward, and we'll keep grinding it. We'll try to make some moves here and see what we can get. We'll keep grinding through the materials. Happy we've been able to get to the progression that we have, and hopefully we can kind of grind out the garage, figure out how to find some slate, and that'd be super helpful for, I think, our future progress. If we could do that and get our van up to level 30, I think we would have a really good chance at beating a handful of these levels and getting some better progress. So with that one, I'm going to close it out here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks so much for stopping in. Going to flash some socials. Like, subscribe, do the YouTube thing for us. We're going to continue to just have fun, do the events, kind of eagerly await whatever is going to come with the Christmas time frame here, and any events that we're going to see, as well as, I don't know, maybe an update on the horizon. I'm not sure. I can just be hopeful there, and hopefully I'm not too wrong with any of that approach either. But yeah, so we'll close it out. Doc Average Gamer, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Catch you the next one. Peace.